27th February, Monday. Let's discuss today's market with the TWB chart itself. Okay, let's go. Now, the thing is this, guys, disclaimer apply as usual, yeah? Okay, Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones has crossed and traded below my KFC level, which is at 33,031 as of last Friday. Of course, now the Dow is trying to recover. Take note, if the Dow can go back above 33,031, the Dow can recover back all the way to here, and that's 33,700 series. But if the Dow continue to break below the opening price for today, then I'm so sorry, we can see the Dow going down all the way back to here again, and that is at 32,553. Now, this thing has not been seen for 2 months. The last time we saw this was in December 2022. That was before Christmas. So is it possible? It is possible if the market decides to sell. Yeah. So traders, watch out for that. Now for the NASDAQ, as you can see, the KFC level is at 11,774. And of course, we can see that it's getting nearer. Now today, the technical point now has to shift a little bit. This is the key technical point. If the market recover, we'll see 12,160. But if not, it's all right. 11,932 will be a very, very critical support level that the NASDAQ must hold. If the NASDAQ breaks below this figure, then it will come down to KFC level at 11,774 level. All right. And for Hang Seng, well, we can see blatantly clear it has lost below the KFC level, and this morning the Hang Seng touches my KFC level and pull back beautifully. So now the thing is this, how low can Hang Seng go? Well, minimally it will go down to this area here. That's 19,615 level. All right, so currently now we're about 320 points away. And what will happen here? Well, I expect there to be some support, because the next level that it might go will be all the way here, which I think is a bit too far away. And what level is that? Let me just give to you right now. The number will be 19,167 approximate. Now the upside, well, you can go back here, and that will give me about 20,350. So traders, let's see how it goes from here. And if the market fails to stay above 19,615, selling is kind of expected, yeah. And of course, for gold price, guys, I've been pretty clear that once the gold lost the KFC level at 1921, gold will keep on selling, and incredibly, it has broke below the last chocolate bar here itself. That's why it's going to go for here. Which price is that? It'll be 1804 to 1805. It is possible, although now it's a pretty good price to buy for some people, but I still think that we need to complete the selling to about 1804. Then the market will see a little bit of bottoming up, if you ask me. All right, so these are the views from my KFC level. Now with that, right, let's look at today's market and see what we have through the TWB chart. Now, first of all, today the TWB chart shows that there's a support at the BNB level, which is at 32,808. All right, so the market is supported right now, and the upside could be 32,965, which is the MLP. The Dow Jones now is trading near the day high now. There's a good sign for that. But we have seen this happening most of the time. The Dow Jones go up in the European session, and then after in the evening session, the selling come back in again. Now, usually we see European time, it goes up, and US time, it comes down. That means that some form of this, what they call distribution, and things may not be that chirpy or cheery in the buying side, yeah? Now, the KSI and the KRW both are red, so that's why the selling pressure will come in once it hits some technical level. So traders, you need to be mindful for that, okay? Now, upside is 32,965. Downside is back to 32,817. There's a KCB there at 32,550 approximately. So watch out for this. For the NASDAQ, well, we can see today the NASDAQ is also rebounding above the BNB support level at 12,001. So as long as it recovers, the first resistance will be at 12,068. That's MLP. The KCB 11,934 will be the first important support, which we saw on Friday. The market got itself supported right here. KSI is red, KRW is red, so selling pressure is expected, but we can see a little bit of drowning on the selling, so maybe that's why there's a technical buyout today as a moment right now. But again, guys, it's very critical that the market has a few support over here, so just watch this and you should be fine. For the S&P 500, same thing, similar. It got itself supported at this 3968, the level we mentioned a couple of days ago. And now you can see the market really hit the 3968 as a support and now recovered by about 20 points. So as long as the S&P can stay above 3968, it should challenge 3989 first. And of course, 3990, which is the pivot one. If it cross 3990, that should be for the upside. But both KSI and KRW rate, I can see the upside unless there's some good reason for that. Now DAX is the main driver. Now you can see DAX has recovered pretty strongly. It basically opens, should pass pivot 1. Now above OP, above pivot 1 is always a buy. It's a classic trade buy. And there's a stack of the MLP and the MA30. So that's why you can see now the market going straight up to touch the stack. So this is very clear. This is why the TWB system is so sought after by students, because once they see certain thing, they know what to do immediately. There's no guessing game needed. So KSI is red, but KRW is science. That means that there is still buying interest from the market. So upside could be going up all the way to 15,430 for today. All right. So watch out for these traders. All right. That is for DAX. For the NIKKEI, as we can see today, the NIKKEI is pretty strong. It has came down, touched the support of the BNB extension at 26,998, and now it's crossed the BNB support level. That's pretty strong. So upside should be 27,533. That's a pivot 1. Now KSI is green, and that's the reason why you can see the market is kind of bullish, but KRW is red, so that's why there will be some profit taking at the top. So do take some profit at 27,533 for the NIKKEI for today. Alright, for the Hang Seng, as you see earlier itself, right, this is the TWB chart. Today Hang Seng has some resistance at this pivot 1 here itself at 19,975. So unless the market can cross this figure, if not, we should expect it to go sideways or downside, because both KSI and KRW are pretty red right now. For the crude oil FTSE, sorry, my bad. For FTSE, you can see that it opens lower and now it's trading back above the BNB support level, which is at 7925. So FTSE is pushing up. That is also the reason why DAX is moving up. But KSI is red and KRW is cyan, so we expect buying to, some selling to come later on the top side. Traders, you need to be very cautious over here. But because MLP and the MA30 are all pretty nearby stack, so as long as the market stays above 7916, right, the buying for today is still pretty okay. Alright, so let's look at the currency right now for the dollar yen. Dollar yen has went up all the way to 136. Congratulations to all of you, those who have followed me since 132. Well done. Now for today, there's a new BNB, so we need to be very careful on this. The resistance will be at 136.51. The support level is 134.05. I kind of believe that there will be some profit taking today, so don't need to jump into the market. And if the dollar yen breaks 135.82, selling can bring it back to 135.58. So traders go slow, yeah? KSI is green, that's why the market is going up, but KRW is flat. So actually flat from a red is still positive. So maybe for traders want to buy cheap, 135.58 you can consider, but because it's below pivot 2, it's alright. Sometimes we don't know the power of pivot 2, it can bring it down. So today is not the best time to chase in, right? If you didn't buy and make money, guys, don't chase when people are already making money. So Euro has came down all the way, broke below my extension, and now it's trading at 1.055, and that's a level I mentioned that it's a good time to buy some Euro if you are bullish in Euro. Now the thing is this, for me for today, unless Euro can cross 1.056, then maybe I look to buy. But you ask me, overall fundamental is not really viable for Euro. So upside itself, right, 1.05688 will be the first resistance. Ending higher will be back to 106.25. Both KSI and KRW are red, so selling is against you guys. So remember that. The last one will be pound. Let's take a look at pound. Where's my pound? Here we go. Now for pound itself, right, it has came down after the new BNB is formed, and its BNB is 1.1986. It has broke below it on Friday. Now it's recovering, so the resistance is 1.1975. If it cannot break above it, then if it reverses down, I still think that pound will come back down to 1.19 region. 1.1824 will be the very good price to buy for pound, but let's just look at 1.19 first for now. Okay, last one will be on the crude oil before we go into the other stuff. Now for crude oil, you can see that it has formed a very strong base at my extension at 74.10, and that was where I asked you guys to buy it, and congratulations, because now it's already more than $2 profit, yeah? Now of course the thing is this, 76.47 for today is a key pivot resistance. So unless you can break it, then we can see 77.20. KSI and KRW are red, so that is going against the track. So what will happen? As long as the market continue to push, the indicator may change direction. But the indicator stay the same and the price going higher, then maybe you should take some profit along the way. Alright, this is something very, very important. Alright, we are done on this. Let's look at gold. Gold right now, let's take a look. Okay, there we go. Okay, gold today, we know that it's now trading below the pivot 1, and it's trading below MLP. So by right, if it goes below OP, it's 1810. We can see gold coming down to 1801. Okay, 1801. But to me, it's alright. The first KCB is 1804. I'm waiting there. I don't mind buying back most of it and see whether 1801 extension will be traded. Yeah. Now, the further downside can be as low as 1786, but I don't think it will happen within these 2 days unless something really drastic in the stock market. If not, I think I'm quite comfortable with this level round. Now, for silver, it has broke below the extension and is very close to my buy level at $20.47. Now, silver is a good buy at $20.47. Although fundamentally, if dollar goes up, right, both silver and gold will come down. But I think for safety net and plus the potential liquidity and credit crunch and what the VIX is showing right now, I think by 2047 can consider. If you think that's still too high, you can try 1920. It is possible that silver can come down to this point, right? Traders, you just need to have some faith into it. Last two will be Bitcoin and Ethereum. For Bitcoin, we can see that yesterday on Sunday, Bitcoin recovered from 22,900 all the way back to 23,540. Now there's some profit taking. Now the thing is this, the 23,238 MLP has to stay. If the market stays above that, then the market can go back up to challenge the BNB RL, which happened to be 23,733. But if the market breaks MLP, then the selling is waiting for them. The BNB support level could be as low as 22,300 area. All right, so watch out for this. KSI is red, but KCX is flat. So that's why that gives some buying interest at the moment right now. Last but not least is Ethereum. Ethereum came down all the way to 1555, which is the level I mentioned. Congratulations, guys. Well done. For those who bought it, good job done. So now what happened? If the upside is to come in, it will go up to the BNB support level at 1666. But if the market fail, then it may retest this level again, 1554. Alright, so guys, if you have made some money from Ethereum and you know that there's some upside difficulty, what you can consider is to lodge a complaint, or if not, basically, right, you can do that, right? Or if not itself, right, try to, buy it cheap once again, because at the moment now, both KSI and KCX is still not at the best position. So for Ethereum, even though the pullback is quite expected, yeah? Alright, all this information, take note. Alright, that'll be all for today. I'm Carol, signing off. Bye-bye.